Voters have voted in favour of Brexit, British exit from the European Union. That means that in the coming months, British and European leaders will begin negotiating the terms of Britain's departure. Britain's exit will affect the British economy, immigration policy and lots more. It will take years for the full consequences to become clear. The process of leaving the EU will take years. Article 50 of the Treaty on European Union establishes the procedures for a member state to withdraw from the EU. Critics say the economic effects could be huge. The UK government has estimated that exiting the EU could cause the British economy to be between 3.8 and 7.5% smaller by 2030.
This is a development of quite big significance, not only for India but for the rest of the world also. But I think we are too early concluding certain things which may not happen. Much will depend what kind of settlement Britain finally works out with the EU, because first of all Britain has to inform EU about its decision to come out of the EU. They will have 2 years time to work out a negotiation with EU. They may work out the same kind of terms which right now they have under the EU Britain agreement. If that is the case, things will not change much. For example, Norway is not member of the EU, but they have got an access, duty-free access to the whole European Union. If that happens, there will not much change into that. But if Britain or European Union decides they have to come out of the EU and treat Britain like any other member country, or like any other country, then it creates a problem. There will be significance of that. At the moment, we are worried on two counts. One is the volatility in the currency, other is the investment flow, because we are of the view that this will weaken the currency, both euro and British pound. Dollar is all set to strengthen. Now, in the third country where India is competing with Britain or Euro countries, these countries will get greater competitiveness. What will be its fallout on Indian export is something which we will come to know in months' time only. Secondly, the import appetite both in European Union and Britain may come down because of the psychological factor.
The take is that we are getting into a shorter cycle of greater uncertainty, because this is the beginning of splintering of European Union. This is the beginning of end, and this can linger for many years, because the getting the European Union together took time, and splitting it will take longer, because you have to, and because to do it in an orderly fashion, it will cause anxiety to the markets. I don't know for how long. It will take 4 years, 5 years, 10 years, I don't know. And every time, and so first and foremost, few countries will queue up once again for their referendum in their own country. That definitely is a very foregone conclusion. Pound sterling will be in stress, and so will be Euro. And Euro is going to be in serious trouble, because there is a big question mark on the European Union as a cohesive unit. So if we are going to have uncertainty about European Union, then I think Euro denominated trade is destined for great difficulty, and I don't know how long will it take. So Euro, I think it's fairly straightforward that it's only a matter of time, but that time could be 10 years, 5 years, 15 years, I don't know. And in between, the faster it is, better it is, because it'll dragging it for too long will only hurt the economic interest of the person.